Hey, greetings everyone. Today I'd like to talk about Prismacolor pencils and how to use them. Prismacolors are wax-based pencils, and they're very vibrant, wonderful, bright colors, almost like painting. So let's get started. I've laid the colors out in the beginning of a color wheel, and you'll notice that there's a warm yellow and a cool yellow. The warm yellow is better for mixing oranges. The cool yellow is better for mixing greens. There's a cool blue and a warm blue. The warm blue is better for reds. The cool blue is better for greens. And the same thing with the red. Warm red, cool red, cooler red. Red's pretty hot. This red's better for mixing purples. So, and then I put the 3 secondary colors in between. Okay, first I'm going to start by drawing a circle. Next I'm going to choose my 2 yellows. One of them is cooler. This one is better for mixing greens. So I'll put that towards the blue side. You know, blue plus yellow makes green, right? Now I'm going to use the warmer yellow. Yellow plus red makes orange. So I'm moving down towards the reds and oranges on this side. This is the warmer colors on this side. Notice I'm going from pushing really hard to pushing really light, so I can do some blending. Prismacolors are so good at blending. All right, now I just had a little coffee. I can draw much faster now. Going around the color wheel doing the blends from cool red right now into a purple, going up towards the blue. There's a cool blue into a warm blue, going up back towards the greens, and the whole way around my color wheel. And going back over and pushing hard so the color becomes really vibrant. Just like painting, yellow, orange, red, blue, green, opposite colors, orange and blue, green and red. I'm going to draw a couple apples here. You'll see why later. There's a value scale. Value is light and dark. It's one of the 3 attributes of color. Now I'm mixing blues and browns to make the darks. I don't like black. More about that later. Actually, I do like black. I just don't like it next to bright colors. Notice how that white stands out on the gray paper. I really like that. It's good for making highlights. All right, this is intensity over here. Intensity is how bright or dull a color is. The orange is very intense, but I'm picking the opposite color of orange, blue, to make it less intense, to make it more dull. You can see that as you move towards the bottom of that, it gets more dull. So there's value, there's hue, there's intensity, bright, dull, which you can't see, value, light and dark, and hue, yellow, green, okay. Highlights on the apples, shadows under the apples. One apple's going to be red, that one. One apple's going to be green, that one. Now I use opposite colors to shade the apples. Green on the red one, red on the green one. That dulls the color a little bit, but it also is a really great way to shade it. This is such a great little set of Prismacolors. There they are, all lined up. My favorite new pencils. So color has 3 attributes: value, hue, and intensity. Intensity is how bright or how dark, or excuse me, how dull a color is. We get dark and dull mixed up sometimes. A color can be dull and light. Like think of beige. It's dull color, but it's a light color. This color down here, this is a violet. That's what the V stands for. That's a very bright color, but it's also a very dark color. So intensity is not lightness or darkness. It's how bright or how dull a color is. Hue is just the name of the color, basically. Yellow is a different hue from green. In between we have yellow, green, blue, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, red, 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 orange, orange, yellow, and yellow. And
the color across from the color wheel is the opposite color. So yellow and violet are opposite colors. Orange and blue are opposite colors. Red and green are opposite colors. And yellow-orange is an opposite color from blue-violet. Useful thing, this color wheel, and a beautiful one too. So, see with these apples, the red one was shaded with green. Green is the opposite color for red. It neutralizes it. It made it duller and a bit darker. Same with the green apple. I shaded that one with red. So use opposite colors to in the shadows of whatever thing you're doing. So if you're drawing an orange, you would use some blue in the shadows. One thing I want you to notice on this value scale here, the dark one, I didn't use black. I didn't order any black pencils. The reason is you can get a much richer black by mixing dark blue and dark brown. It's almost as dark as a black pencil, but a black pencil is very dull and it deadens the color. So I don't use black very much, unless I'm working in just black and white, in which case I use a lot of it. What a nice little set of colors this is. These 12 colors are going to do pretty much everything I want them to do.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you try this at home. Have fun.